We might actually have a tangible release window for Star Wars Eclipse according to a new rumor that is now flying around from Tom Henderson's Insider Gaming. We'll talk all about that in today's video, so sit back, relax, enjoy, take a beverage and let's get on with the news. Now, this rumor is coming from Tom Henderson's Insider Gaming. They are a pretty reliable source in the industry and he has been right on a lot of stuff. So I found this to be pretty good to cover this news, at least. Take it all with a grain of salt, though still it is a rumor at the end of the day, but he is pretty reliable. Also, leave a comment in the comment section down below and I might feature you in the next video. I also uploaded a Red Dead Redemption remaster video. If you are interested in that, click on my channel and watch that video. Now let's take a look at the information on the website of Insider Gaming. Exclusive: Star Wars Eclipse targeting 2026 release date. Insider Gaming sources have revealed that Star Wars Eclipse, development by Quantic Dream, is targeting a tentative 2026 release date, but it could be delayed further. Oh my god, that's not anywhere soon. If I got you guys hyped, I'm sorry for that. This is not a very close release window, but at least now we know how far it is ish. Oh well, we do have the open world Star Wars game from Ubisoft to look forward to in the meantime, I suppose. The news comes from the same sources that revealed Chinese tech giant NetEase would be acquiring Quantic Dream 6 months before it was officially announced. Sources once again restated Quantic Dream's struggle of hiring staff following allegations of workplace issues, including sexual harassment, crunch and toxic work culture. In fact, one whistleblower who brought these allegations to light is still in legal battles with Quantic Dream, which is expected to finalize later this year. Yeah, I actually already talked about all this stuff very long ago, that Quantic Dream is having a lot of problems management in their studios, about sexual harassment, crunch, toxic work culture. Those terms are actually very common these days in the industry if you look around Blizzard. If you guys can remember that story, but a lot of studios are having these issues, also Ubisoft. It's understood that due to the scope of Star Wars Eclipse and alleged issues with hiring staff, the game could be delayed further from its 2026 target. Because of such date targets, Star Wars Eclipse is likely the most far out Star Wars game that has been announced so far. There are 6 announced Star Wars games in development that are yet to release. So basically, if you guys don't know what Star Wars Eclipse is going to be, it's basically going to be an open world Star Wars game by the developer of Quantic Dream is the studio. They did Detroit Become Human, but all those games from that studio are very narrative driven with not a lot of gameplay, and this is going to be their very first open world action game, shall I say. I'm kind of afraid for that because they have never really done a game like that, very action focused in an open world setting, let alone make a open world game. So I don't know what to think of that. I'm kind of still skeptical on this. If Quantic Dream can actually realize a open world game, let alone a Star Wars open world game, because that must be a lot of work. But I am hyped because of the fact that Quantic Dream does make good games, at least narrative wise. So the narrative for this game might actually have some potential, I suppose. Detroit Become Human was a pretty good game in my opinion, as well as Heavy Rain. I think that's also by the same developers. That's all we really have so far for this game. It's targeting a 2026 release window, which is still far away. I guess it's closer than Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah. There were some FTC cases filings. I didn't make a video on it, but basically Elder Scrolls 6 is still pretty far away. Apparently up until somewhere at the end of 20 2027 or something, or 2028. It's still 5 years plus away. That's at least what Phil Spencer says. Maybe Todd Howard knows more because he's the actual director of the game, which is very sad. We see this in this industry, that a lot of games are getting far longer development times, and it's because these games are getting harder to make and the fidelity of these games is getting higher. The quality is getting high. Well, quality, I mean at a spectacle front, shall I say, not polishing front, because that's something else. You guys know what I mean. There are more gameplay mechanics, better graphics. These games are more ambitious than the last one, and because of that, these games just take longer to develop. I don't know if it's really going to be until 2026. That's still 3 years away before we see this game, so it might be a while before we see a new teaser for Star Wars Eclipse. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of this news. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video if you like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more single player Star Wars video game news. But I also do a lot of other stuff, Starfield as well, everything Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo related, all the big single player games. I mostly cover that, leaks, rumors especially. And of course, visit my social media in the description down below if you want to see more of me. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And I will see you guys in the next Get Rekt gaming news video. Bye bye.